Good morning. My name is Andrea of Andrea Gonzalez Motivations. I am here to greet you all with love. I'm here to inspire you with hope, to challenge you for change, and to impact you for life. Today is Monday, and it's our Mental Monday. It's the Monday where we begin to think about what we desire to do, and we really take a mental journey into that thought process. It's we really begin to pull back the layers and see things for what they really are versus what we want them to be. Listen, my conversations generally come from something that has happened. It's an experience or something that I've observed or something that I've been hearing and just want to get out and talk about. On this Mental Monday, I want to talk about, is your life filled with more action towards your success, or are you engaging in more activity? So the thought process today is actions versus activity. My household is a household that people are doing a lot of things. My kids are very involved. They're very active. They engage in a lot of, sports, and they work a lot. So there's a lot of activity going on in my home. So my conversation today to you is coming from something that was talked about in our home about actions versus activity. I love definitions. So activity is an energetic participating in a deed of liveliness or in a specific task of some sort. Generally, activities are centered around some sort of fun or fulfillment in that nature. But actions are different. Actions are a performance, an exertion of power or force or energy, a way and a manner of moving from one being or one existence to another. So actions and activity, they sound alike, but they're absolutely very different in their specific meanings. And so we're talking about how to make your life more successful, how you can be the best of you that you can offer to anybody. We're talking about how to get you from here to there, how to get you moving in a path that looks like it's a path of success and destiny for you. It's getting you to the goal line, to the finish line. So when we're talking, we're always talking on how to make you a better person, how to make you a more informed person, how to make you a more successful individual. So we're going to talk today about, are you engaging in things that are action or more activity? Actions are rooted in a specific purpose and a vision and a plan. And they are more strategic. They are purpose-driven, your actions. You're doing them because you're trying to reach a certain goal. You're trying to accomplish a certain vision that you saw for yourself. Actions require a sense of discipline of some sort. Actions don't let you just be, in my opinion, these are all my opinion, loosey-goosey. And action requires you to bring it in, to think about a way of doing it. It requires you to sit yourself down, and to create some kind of plan towards the end result of the action that you really desire, okay? Action is the power and the force that helps you to achieve the goals and the visions that you have for yourself. It's not just for yourself. It could be for your family. It could be for a group that you're leading. But actions are the things that you do, the implementation of the things that you do to get you to where you're trying to go. Okay? It also helps to achieve you in your personal life. It does something. Actions are supposed to move you in a direction of forward movement. Have you ever looked around and thought to yourself that, another month went by and I haven't done anything towards the goal that I said I want for my life? 2 months have gone by. 3 months have gone by. Listen, it is easy for time to slip away from you, to slip away from me, because we are so engaged in more activity than we are concentrating on the actions that are necessary to propel our life forward. It is the strength that helps us to get the job done. That's what action does. It gives us the strength to do small bits and pieces of this goal to make it come all together and accomplish the big goal. Actions are an endeavor. They are a deep-rooted endeavor within you that is focused on fulfilling your needs, your goals, and your contentment. Let me say that again. Your actions are an endeavor that are deeply rooted within you. You know, sometimes you have this feeling inside of you that, I just want to get this done. I just want to see this thing accomplished. I just want to be able to hang my hat on something that I've accomplished. Those actions that you do towards that goal are the endeavor of the fulfillment that is needed to accomplish your goal and to accomplish the contentment, or not just the word contentment, but the satisfaction that comes from accomplishing your goal. Okay? Activities are generally rooted in busy things. Have you ever been busy doing a lot of things but really never accomplishing much of anything? I've been there. If you, those of you that know that I'm of the Christian faith, there's a story about Mary and Martha. Mary and Martha were sisters, and Martha was a busybody, not for talking about people, but she was busy. She was always being active, doing something. And she complained to Jesus about, tell Mary to come help me. He said, I won't tell Mary to come help you, because Mary has chosen the better thing to do, which was at that time in that story was to worship him. Martha decided that the planning of being busy or doing things that were activity, cooking and cleaning and washing and preparing, she figured that those things would be something that Jesus would have assumed that she would have chosen. But he's the Father, and he came that we might worship him in spirit and in truth. So let me get back to what I'm talking about, actions versus activity. Your activities are generally rooted in some kind of staying busy, kickbacking, relaxing, enjoying the moment rather than facing the full potential of what we could be through action. These things are less risky. It helps us to engage with other people. It helps us to probably laugh and entertain. It's a lot more entertainment in activity than it is in action. Actions aren't always that fun, but they are necessary to accomplish the goal. Activities are really, really rooted in a lot of fun. Have you ever noticed when people invite you to an activity, they invite you to a bowling tournament? You're going to be there. You're going to be bowling. You're going to be laughing. You're going to be having fun. You're going to be doing something. But is that activity getting you closer to your dreams, visions, and goals? Probably not. Have you ever been invited out to a birthday party? The birthday party probably is not going to be rooted in any goals that you have, but it is about entertainment. It is about having fun. It is about celebration. So your activities are generally rooted in being busy, having fun, entertainment. Those things are not necessarily all the requirements to getting your goals accomplished, to getting where you want to be in life. More activity doesn't generally result in more action. Does that make sense to you? So these things are less risky. Actions are very risky. Being disciplined, it sets a heightened understanding of why you're doing what you're doing. It causes you to make decisions. Actions cause you to make choices. Is what I'm doing benefiting what I'm trying to be, where I'm trying to go, what I'm trying to achieve, what I'm trying to accomplish? Or am I just in it for the fun of it? Do I not want to deal with actions because they cause me to be responsible for what I said I want to do? Or do I want to engage more in activity that allow me to be a freer me, a happier me? And is being a freer and a happier you really making you really happy at the end? Or is it taking care of a very simple minded happiness for the moment? That's what activities generally do. They generally are only scoped for the moment, but the actions are propelling for the future. Does that make sense? Listen, pursuing activities is fine. I'm one that likes to have fun. It's fine as long as they're done with awareness, as long as they're done in moderation. We are all in need of vacations. We're all in need of breaks. We're all in need of escapes. But the danger is that when we engage in more vacations, when we engage in more breaks, when we engage in more escapes, which are all tagged as more activities, then what we're doing is we're giving our lives a diet of constant activity and forsaking that which we really want to succeed in, which is the success of seeing our dreams come true, of being that better person that we know inside we can be. That requires action. That requires strategy. That requires purpose. That requires vision. That requires discipline. And so if we have a constant diet that looks like activity more than it does action, then what you're doing is you're telling your life that we are not going to be focused on moving forward. We're going to be focused on living in this moment, living right here at this celebration, living right here at this bowling tournament, living right here at this Lions game. I'm not telling you to don't engage in those things, but those things cannot be more priority than the actions to get you where you desire to be. I'm just asking you to take a real look at yourself and ask yourself, do I engage in more things that are action towards my vision, my purpose, my goal, my dreams, and my desires? Or am I engaged in things that are of more activity? They're watching TV to bring me entertainment, hanging out at the next birthday party, going to the next bowling tournament, getting together with the girls, getting together with the fellas, more often than I am contributing to being this better person that I really want to be. I know I said a lot, but remember, it's Mental Monday. And I want you to ask yourself, in a 24-hour period, are my engagements more towards activities or more towards actions? And which one will get me where I want to be? Will that next celebration, that next hangout with the fellas, will that be that stepping stone that gets me to that higher education that I really want? Will it be the stepping stone to finishing that book that's in my heart to write? Will it be the stepping stone to the financial freedom that I'm looking for? Or am I engaging in things that are activity and they draw me from the goal that I have for myself? I want to heighten your awareness of, am I involved in action or activity? It will promote a healthy balance for you. Listen, let me leave you with this quote. Dr. Steve Maraboli says, the universe doesn't give you what you ask for with your thoughts, but it gives you what you demand through your actions. I want to inspire you today to ask yourself, am I living my life that is filled with activity and I'm not really accomplishing anything? So my actions aren't lining up with what I truly said I want to be, who I want to aspire to, where I want to go, where my dreams are taking me. Listen, life is full of choices. The choices today will give you the results tomorrow. The choices that you're making today, will they lead you to your purpose, your plan, your vision? Or will they lead you to a fulfillment of, I had a good time? That was a nice gathering. Because that nice gathering generally won't get you to be where you want to be and who you want to be. Mental Monday, I enjoyed talking with you. I hope that I've inspired you to think about what you're doing, how much of it you're doing, and what is it gaining you. Mental Monday. Actions versus activity. They're not the same, and they don't lead to the same results. And I am challenging you on this Mental Monday to engage in more actions that will get you to the promise of your purpose, get you to the promise of your vision. Engage in more actions, and there will always be time for activity, but never put activity and excitement and fun over your dreams, your goals, your purpose, and your passion. Listen, this is Andrea of Andrea Gonzalez Motivation. I don't just talk to you. I'm actually talking to myself. These are things that I have to tell myself. Andrea, no, you can't do that because we need to spend 30 minutes writing your book. We need to spend 20 minutes getting prepared for your conversation that you're going to create this video. I don't just talk to you about things that I'm not dealing with myself, But as I challenge myself to be the best me, and I challenge you to be the best you, together we can get to our dream. God bless you. Have an awesome Monday. I hope that you can express to me on this Facebook page that I put up for my video that you are going to commit to engaging in more actions versus activity. Have a great and thoughtful mental Monday.